Well, today officially begins the March countdown. It's March Madness for Kung Fu Panda 4.
Oh, you're hyped on this one.
I am.
Friend of the show, Jack Black.
I might bring trying to smoke weed out of retirement to go see Kung Fu Panda 4.
I tried it the other day again.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was it?
I thought it was great. My girlfriend said, "Shut, you're talking too much."
Yeah, probably. I'd probably be bad at it. I'd probably do it like a 12-year-old.
Our old pal Michael
everything...
Foodie had a theory on weed that you have to do 2 months on, 2 months off, and when you go back on your peak riff, that the first week you're just getting Andre's Steakhouses. That's how you did Andre's Steakhouse.
Yeah.
You hit resin.
I did. Amber would leave.
You hit resin like a hobo.
Yeah, Amber would leave her pipe out.
Gold.
I had nothing to do in the morning, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me try it.
Yeah.
Let me see how it feels."
Should we do weed?
What's that?
I mean, cannabis culture is like that could be a new audience that we attract. Kind of 420 guys.
I think that my theory is this. I think to have this show have any kind of, because like, look, we wanted to move on from podcasting. We did podcasting for 6 years. Some high points that I think are very funny, very good.
I had a lot to do with
But things have to come to an end. And then somehow with this, it was like, oh, we'll do a talk show, we'll shoot stuff. But it's actually impossible.
It's not impossible.
Well, it's not impossible, but you can't do it every week. You can't do 2 talk show episodes a week.
We could do one a month.
We could do one a month, but we'd have to severe.
I'll say this publicly, we will do one a month after this next episode.
Okay. But then it's just going to be a monologue in the interview. We can't shoot.
We can discuss this later.
Okay. It's not possible to do a bunch of location shooting and get those.
Yes, it's not possible to do.
To have a
Tarkovsky.
Not even Tarkovsky.
It's not possible to even do.
Just to do something that isn't a sketch in this office where you go, the show's failing and I'm trying to make it good.
So what do we have for the new sketch?
Yeah, it can't just be that.
But what if it is? Mm-hmm. What if we turn it? It's the same every single time, and it's kind of just like
I'll kill you myself. If that continues, I'll kill.
So just full disclosure to the audience. The introduction to the new episode has driven us to the point of insanity.
No one cares anymore.
No, they will care about it. They'll see it and they'll like it.
No one is like, wow, I can't wait for the next episode.
They think we're liars.
People think it ended years
ago.
People
think we're pathetic.
And now they don't. A few people that
they're
have
on
interest,
drugs.
The few people that have interest, they just see a bunch of these weird podcasts.
Yeah.
And we wound up. We could have just continued doing the old show with the same name, even
that was what
just as bad as this, and it wouldn't have cost us close to $500,000 now. This is the amount of money we've spent. And
we accidentally spent $7,000 a couple weeks ago, just on accident.
Oh yeah. It
was an accident.
It was.
It's just enough. Enough.
Yeah. But hey, that money
love you, pal.
That went to that money.
You.
That look, if anything, that's the nice part is all the money has gone to our friends who need the money probably more than us because they got kids.
They're genius musicians. They live on their
right. Yeah.
And they're black. All of them.
What was I saying? Oh, we have to podcast at least for the time being. While we stem the tide of the slow bleed out of.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. I got this. Okay.
All right.
Nicholas, when you're on the beach,
my point,
and we're walking side by side on the beach.
My point is this: we have to figure out. This is going to have to be a themed podcast. Years ago, 2015, whenever Cumtown started, what was that? 2008.
I hear it was good.
Something like that. Everyone at the time, the comedians would go, "You have to have a podcast, and it's got to have a theme." Mm-hmm. And I said, "That sounds gay. Mm-hmm. I don't want to have a theme." Well, who's checking in on a theme? It's like, why don't we just sit down and say things? Because that seems to be what they all turn into anyways.
Okay.
Is people sitting down and saying things.
So we need a theme now.
No one's doing themes anymore.
Queer Socialist WWE.
I say we do a deep dive on subreddits, and each episode is about a specific subreddit.
Honestly, that's a great idea.
That's what I mean. It's also, that's all, they block, I can't see Twitter
When
anymore.
we did the tiny,
I can't see Twitter.
You found the tiny penis one.
I know, just do more of that. But like, I'm obsessed with the psychology of individual
All right, let's go
subreddits.
to one right now.
I don't know. I'll wait until I find a new one, and then I'll prepare, and then that'll be my new passion in life.